Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Leslie, and for today's video, I'm answering some questions you guys had about my pregnancy. If you guys don't know, I'm about 5.5 months pregnant and I am having a little girl. I went on Instagram and I asked you guys if I should do a pregnancy Q&A, and many of you guys said yes. I think I should have been more specific that it was going to be on YouTube and not on Instagram, so I don't know if people were expecting for me to answer those questions on Instagram. And then I asked you guys to ask me questions, and many of you guys did, so here we go. Okay, so one of the first questions that I got asked, and I think is one that a lot of people have, is how my parents reacted. I was really scared to tell them, and thankfully they were so happy about it. All of them. I didn't have any negative comments or reactions towards me being pregnant. I know that I got more negative comments from people who aren't my family than people who were, which to me is just insane, because if not even my family is telling me off, then who are you to be telling me this stuff, you know? But yeah, my parents were really, really good about it. I feel like the biggest factor as to why they were so good about it is because I was already married. So they kind of just saw it coming. They weren't really that surprised, but they have been so supportive with me the whole pregnancy, and it's been really nice to just have them be supportive about it, because I feel like it would have been so much harder if I didn't have their support. I am young, I'm 18, but they were just happy. They're happy that they're gonna have another grandkid. So I have 3 questions that kind of go all together. So as I answer one, I'll go ahead and answer the other one since they're all kind of intertwined. So the next question is, did I plan this baby? No, the baby was not planned. So we got married and 2 months later I found out that I was pregnant. But I know I speak from both Isaac and I when I say that we are so happy that I got pregnant, and we wouldn't have it any other way, yes, it might have not been planned, but it's great. We love this baby, and we don't regret anything, I feel like the fact of if the baby was planned or not is very irrelevant, because that doesn't change how we feel about the pregnancy. The next question is, how did you find out? So surprisingly enough, I actually found out 2 weeks after conception, which is really, really hard to find out that soon. And I know many of you guys probably think that I'm lying, because it's honestly so soon, but I really did. So we estimated with my due date and everything that I got pregnant the 2nd week of October, and I found out the last days of October. So I found out about 2 weeks later, which is crazy, and I don't even know how those tests turned out positive so soon. And it was just the Dollar Tree ones, the $1 ones. Those were the ones that started coming out positive. We went to the gas station, picked up, I think it was a $7 or $10 pregnancy test, and it came out negative. And I told Isaac, I was you know what, I think I am pregnant. I'm sure I am. I think it's just too soon for the test to pick it up. And I think it was less than a week later, we went and we bought a first response in a clear blue. We don't live near a Walmart, so we had to wait until we had a trip to Walmart. And we bought them and they came out positive. And that's when we were yeah, I am pregnant. But I'm actually going to answer the question, how did I find out? I was in English class, which is my last period, and I felt off. I just felt different. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt weird, and I was should I take a test? And I am that paranoid person who always keeps pregnancy tests just in case, and I take them not even when I think I'm pregnant. I'm always taking them because I'm that freaking paranoid. So at first I was no, don't take it, you're dumb, you're not pregnant, no. And then I was just take it, you'll feel better once you take it, so just do it. But the whole time that I was taking the pregnancy test, I was just no, get ready, it's probably gonna be negative, don't get your hopes up, even though it wasn't planned, I would have still been happy if I was pregnant. So I was no, don't get too excited. And it came out positive, and I told Isaac. So it was how I really found out. I just felt different. The next question is, what was your reaction when you found out you were pregnant? I was both happy and surprised. Not really surprised because it wasn't planned, but surprised because as I was taking the pregnancy test, I was just talking myself down and telling myself, don't get too hyped up, don't get too excited, don't get your hopes up. So then when I like tell my brain all that over and over again and it comes out positive, I was like, oh. But I was so happy, so happy. I had so much baby fever. So I was like, yes. So somebody asked me what has been the biggest struggle so far. I think it's, oh shoot. I would say the biggest struggle that I've been just dealing with is body change and the mindset, I would say. My body has been changing so much and I have been so insecure about my body. I would definitely say that I lost a lot of confidence. It's hard because you're tired. Like, I'm always too tired to like get ready. And then I always like give myself crap because I look like crap. And then like most of my cute clothes doesn't fit. So then it's just leggings and t-shirts every day. And then I just don't feel like hot. I don't feel sexy, you know. I just feel like pregnant. And it's been hard. And just like every day, like it's something new. Whether it's like, you know, nosebleeds, which is normal. It's normal for you to have like a stuffy nose, and I've been having that since I would say the start of my second trimester. Just like all these other things that just pile on, and it's just really, it's been a struggle. Just mentally, because you know that affects your mental health. Like the symptoms that I've been having, I will go more into details about this in my next video where I will talk about how hard my first trimester was, but my biggest struggle was my first trimester. It was just, personally, it was very bad. I was so nauseous. I threw up every day. Definitely one of those people, and I still throw up. I am 5 months pregnant, and like every week I'll throw up like once or twice, and I thought I was over this. I thought it would be gone by now, but I'm still throwing up. First thing you want to do when baby's born, oh, I'm just gonna hug the baby. I'm just gonna hug my little girl, and I can't wait to just like teach her so much. I just said how I've been struggling with like body positivity. I've been struggling with confidence. So to me, it's very important. I guess like since I found out that I was a girl, I've been kind of telling myself like, I want my daughter to be confident. I want her to love her body, and I can teach her by loving myself, because the best way to teach a kid is by, you know, them seeing it. And I know it's going to be hard, but I feel like that's like what I tell myself. You know, you want to show your baby how to love herself, like you have to start with yourself. So I can't wait to just teach her all the things. Obviously, I'm not going to teach her that when she's like a first newborn. That'll come in a couple of years. But, you know, like, I'm just excited for everything that comes with having a baby. Sorry if you guys see me keep moving my hand. I'm just rubbing my belly. You got any names picked out? We do. We have the name picked out. Usually people ask me, I tell them. I'm not going to say it on YouTube just because there's so many people. But usually people ask me, then I'll tell them. We were going to keep it a secret, but it was just really hard, and we're like, whatever. It's kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie, when people are like, oh my god, what's going to be the name? And I'm just like, if we had the name picked out, I would have, if we were like telling people the name, then I would have told you, because then I have to be like, oh, we're not saying it, and then it's like, oh, and then people get butthurt. But we were just like, screw it, whatever, and we just started telling people the name. But I'm not going to say it on here. Also, usually the people are close to me. I don't just go around, like if somebody I don't really know asked me what the name is, I probably wouldn't tell them. Just because people are so judgmental, like so judgmental. I know that I've told people like the baby's name that they're like, wow, cool, it's a beautiful name. And they don't think so. So I don't want to deal with that. I just tell them, I don't know, or we're not saying. When are you due? I was due on July 9th originally, but this last time that I went to get checked, they moved it up to July 6th. I'm really hoping that the baby isn't born on July 4th because it's gonna suck for birthday parties when none of their friends are gonna go because, you know, they're gonna be with their family. And it's just hard competing with the United States birthday. Like, how can you compete with that? So I'm really hoping that it's born, you know, either the 3rd, the 5th, the 6th, you know. How are you feeling? Now that I'm in my 2nd trimester, I'm feeling more excited. It's like becoming more real every day. I'm so happy, but I'm so tired all the time. And I have people who are like, oh, like, being pregnant with a boy is much more tiring. I bet you're not that tired. I'm still making a human. It's so tiring. Any cravings? I feel like I crave everything. I started craving strawberries first trimester. But then I started throwing up the strawberry, but just the strawberry. Like, I wouldn't throw up anything else that I ate except the strawberry. So then I stopped eating the strawberries. And then I started craving lemons. I would just eat lemons. Until I ate a lemon and I threw up just the lemon. And it was like a minute after I ate the lemon, I threw it up. And I was like, okay, now I can't have lemons. Other than that, you know, it's just sometimes like, oh, I just really want pizza. And sometimes like I just really want donuts. And it's just something new, but I don't think there's something in specific that like I'm just craving. My favorite part of pregnancy, I think it's been seeing how much the baby's growing. The first appointment that I had, we had an ultrasound. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I saw on the screen. It looked like a little ball of something. And then the 2 appointments after that, we just heard the heartbeat. This last time, you know, now that I'm 5 months, they actually saw a baby. And it's just been so incredible. And every time I'm like, oh my God, I'm tired, or I hate throwing up, or I have heartburn. It's just like, I remember how baby looked like on that screen. And how much, like, yes, I might complain and everything, but through all my complaints and everything, this baby is growing. And that's just so insane to me and so amazing. And I love just seeing baby moving. I love feeling baby move. It is so amazing. And oh my God, it kicks and oh, I love it. Like I just want to tell a baby to keep kicking, you know? I know that's how I am now, but once I'm big, I'm probably gonna be like, oh my God, stop kicking. But no, I like it. I love it. It's just been fun and amazing. And then my husband asked me, who got you pregnant? So I'm thinking this is the moment where I tell him that he's the dad. He's just trying to be funny. My friend asked me to. We always joke around and say that we got pregnant because I made eye contact with my husband. So she asked me if that's how I got pregnant. And then they always say use protection. And I say I have glasses and he has contacts. You would think that's protection enough. But no, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little pregnancy Q&A. I really enjoyed like hearing you guys ask questions, knowing what you guys were interested about, and making this video and answering your questions. I am so excited about being pregnant and being a mom. And it's just been great. I'm so thankful. I will be making a video, how I said earlier, later this week, where I just share the reality of what it's like to be pregnant. I feel like everybody just talks about the good, and it's not that I'm trying to be negative, but I feel like I felt more relieved when I would see like videos on TikTok or YouTube where they were just honest about how sucky it is being pregnant at times. And it makes you feel like you're a terrible person for not liking everything that comes with pregnancy sometimes, but it's really normal. And I feel like it's something that more people should talk about. So I will be making a video like that, as well as I do want to make a 2nd trimester update. But for that, I have to kind of finish my second trimester. So that will be a while. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye.